Lewis, Formula One moves now to the first flyaway race of the second half of the season. Has what happened in Italy changed how you're going to approach this weekend's race?
I don't think so. I think obviously Italy was generally a really good weekend, and even still a great weekend for the team. In terms of us, we've got to continue doing what we're doing on our side. Me and my engineers and mechanics, we're going to continue doing what we're doing because we're still dominant through the weekend. We just got to improve our starts. So that's something that it's been an ongoing process over the year.
Going into Singapore, Mercedes isn't the favourite. Do you believe that it's actually Red Bull and Ferrari's race to lose in Singapore?
When you're going towards the race, it's anyone's race to lose, and it's not till you get there when you realise the pace of one car to another. I mean, last year we had a big difference obviously between us and them, but we have understood it, of which we didn't last year. So I think this year we should be in a stronger position, but who knows, maybe they'll be closer this time. I can't imagine they will be, but you know, again, we couldn't imagine what happened last year. So, we're going to just prepare the best way we can. As I said, we know already from setup-wise where we need to be for that race in order to stop what happened last year. So hopefully we'll be in a better position.
You've won twice in Singapore, 2009, 2014, a couple of years ago. What does it take to win in Singapore on such a circuit, in such conditions?
Reliability. You obviously got to get a good balance. I mean, it is a great track. I mean, I've been leading the race a couple more times than that, and just had some other issues come along the way, like gearbox failures or something like that. But it is a very demanding circuit, being such a long circuit. You know, it's a 1 minute 40 something lap, so it's almost as long as Spa, lap wise, and a lot of corners. It's like 28 corners or 23 corners or something like that, which is more than, you know, when you're doing a track map, there's so many corners to comment on. So it's very, very, very challenging, and it's also it's a race where you lose a lot of weight. The next two races actually are races where you lose a lot of weight. So I've got to work and train and make sure that I'm prepared for the heat exhaustion that we'll have.
Personally, going into Singapore, the gap between you and Nico's probably not as big as you were hoping at this stage of the season. That adds a little bit of extra pressure, I guess.
I actually feel like I'm in a really good position, really, because I was 43 points behind, so I'm still 2 points ahead. So I've come a long, long way. Of course, I was 19 points ahead going into the break, and now I've lost, 17 points in the last couple of races. But there's still 7 races to go, and the pace that we've shown in the last race is exceptional. So hopefully, if we continue on the same road, lots of good things hopefully will come.
Thanks very much, Lewis.